Welcome to a review on the new chapter of the game, Battle Royale, the game, aka the game that made other Battle Royale seem like a perfect idea, and then they ruined the thing. At least this game is still alive though, because it's actually a pretty good game in my opinion. Also, speaking of opinions, you're gonna probably have an opinion. But please, restrain of keeping your opinion in the comments. Well, you can put your opinions in the comments, but don't be toxic about it. Don't be Jimmy999. Oh my god, if you said the enter skin here was trash, oh my goodness, whenever I unlock this skin, I'm going to be maining this, oh my goodness. Okay, I won't care. I won't care, really, I won't. But, I don't know. I don't know what to say here, except don't be like that, because that's kind of annoying toward me. But, here we go. Well, what everybody thinks is the most important part of the season is the Battle Pass. And with this Battle Pass, they kind of nailed it. Well, starting from the first two skins, we have Ocean, which is probably the most uncreative name for any character in this game, it's a decent skin. It's a decent start off to a battle pass. It's the only problem with it is the name. It's kind of cringy. Just because the season has to do with kind of floody things doesn't mean, hey, let's name it the character the Ocean. It's like, hold up, you know what, I'm being a hypocrite. Ocean is a great name for a character in Fortnite. So, yeah, I don't know. It is best character ever. The top 10, the best battle pass skin in the game. Well, next we have Fade. Fade is pretty cool. Okay. The only problem with him is that his first two styles are just really basic, and then he goes to his third style, and then it just goes to 0 to 100 really fast. That's probably why the tier 1 skin is really, his tier 1 style is just decent, and then he goes to the tier 100 style, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's a skin. So, next off, we have Bunker Jonesy, Scuba Jonesy. Okay, that might have been negative compensation when I actually kind of like this skin. It's just that the second style, where he gets the helmet, and the first style looks nothing the same. Maybe the helmet should be bigger, maybe it shouldn't, but I don't know. Why? But the only problem I have with is continuing the meme where a battle pass has to have Mousels, Peely, or Jonesy, or Ripley, or any meme skin, instead of being creative like back in Season 7, where, oh, Trog is a thing, that's a meme skin, let's put that in. And I would have counted Season 8 if there wasn't 4 Peely styles. Or back in Season 6 when DJ Yonder was out, but he got a second style. At least, but at least they didn't just make 3 styles for him. Oh wait, there's a girl style, okay. Next, we have, yes, Jules. I know, whenever the next week comes out for the challenges, there's going to be mini sweats wearing this skin. I honestly like the skin in general, and her whole set is actually pretty good, in my opinion. Especially her glider. That glider is really good. Also, speaking of gliders, I should probably talk about the Brella. The Brella this season has the forged thing, I don't know, effect, where every week they unlock a new thing, and you can change it however you want. Apparently this is game changing, but to me it's kind of cool. It's not that cool to me, but it's kind of cool. At least they're giving us freedom for what we want, instead of giving us 100 things and saying have fun. But yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. Next we have Mouseless 2. Kit. Kit is just Mouseless 2 with a robot, meaning it's better than Mouseles, and it's better than what we were going with. People thought we were gonna get, which people thought it was just gonna be robot Mouseles. But let's be honest, it's just gray Mouseles with some robotic marks and yellow eyes, probably. I wish I could Photoshop that, but I'm too lazy to. But it's better than we would have gotten, or could have gotten. But his other two styles are pretty clever. How he just changes the two skin styles. I bet if they still had the Shadow Ghost thing, you would have to choose Shadow or Ghost, and that would be Shadow for me, because I got the Shadow style for Mouseles. But it's a good skin. It's a decent skin. I'm not gonna do what I did last season, which I'm not gonna say because maybe I want to make a video on last season. I don't know. Next we have wait a minute. I don't see Siona. I don't know. That one skin that everybody thought it was gonna be astronaut, which I also thought, but in the back of my head I said, wait, it's gonna be water. It's gonna be a scuba skin. But I also, in the back of my head, I thought the moon reacts. The water, the ocean reacts to the moon because of the tides and science and stuff. But still, it does do. It does do. It's a pretty decent skin. The only problem is like the helmet for her is too small, so it just makes the head and it look kind of weird and cringy. And just weird and also cringy. And weird and awesome. Next, we have the two tier 100 skins, which I don't know. I just talked about the other tier 1 skin that becomes a tier 100 skin, but I guess I'll talk about him again. Well, first of all, we have Honor, I think, or female Black Knight. I don't know. I think she's called Honor though, because there's a loading screen called Honor, and that would not make sense if the loading screen was called Honor and she wasn't called Honor. But all I have to say about her is she's female Ultima Knight. That's pretty much it. It has a better thing than I thought it was gonna be, which is basically the same thing I thought for Mouseles, which is just gonna be Black Knight with tits. And also there's Mask Fade, which honestly is better than the other tier 100 skin. I say the battle pass was really good up until tier 100. Whenever you get to tier 100, your expectations get crashed unless you're a sweaty idiot that's like, oh, female Black Knight, this is good, this is amazing, this is game changing right here, this is game changing. Now let's talk about other things that are game changing. The reason I have this video pulled up is just because it's the only video I could find that had the charged shotgun in it, and it had a good explanation of what the charged shotgun could do. But basically, if you didn't know already, which you probably did because you are a sweat looking for the closest pump shotgun to your current location right now, even if you're not playing Fortnite, is that the charged shotgun committed combat in Season 9 where it completely changes the game. It really does. Basically, it created the charged shotgun conflict again. The combat shotgun conflict again. But for this time, we don't know what to think about it. When the combat shotgun came out, everybody thought it was OP, and it basically was the upgraded version of the TAC. It did a lot of damage. It had precise shots, and it did tons of damage. What other gun can you think that of? A TAC. But the thing is, the TAC never gets vaulted, and I don't think it will anytime soon. So who cares? It was just basically two TACs at the same time being in a season. But yeah, we have an actual reasonable replacement this time, which is a charged shotgun. What I think about the shotgun? It's gonna change the game. It's gonna change the game. Basically, what I've seen is 3 opinions on the charged shotgun. One opinion is that it's overpowered and it does tons of damage, overlooking the fact that it takes a full second to actually do a lot of damage, which in what close appearance is, oh, it's only 1 second, but whenever you're in a battle, 1 second is not is a lot of time, because they're probably using an SMG or also using a charged shotgun, which I will talk about charged shotgun fights later. But yeah, it's a thing. Another opinion that I've heard is that it doesn't really matter. It's just the pump, but balanced, more balanced instead of doing damage. But whenever I think about it, I just think it as a reverse pump. Whenever you shoot the pump, it has a long retail time after. But whenever you shoot the charged shotgun, you get the reload punishment before you're able to shoot it. Which is actually a good way to think about it, but nobody has thought about that yet. So yeah, that's a thing. And then there's the third opinion, which is the tac is probably the better choice here. And the tac is obviously a counter. Yeah, I had this opinion before, but now I've tried to use the counter or the tac. It doesn't work that much, because whenever I shoot the tac, I try to go for just a simple 84 damage, and I take it whatever I can get, because in the start of the game, oh, well, that's a lot of damage. But whenever everybody you meet has shields, then that's a different approach. And then, like, if you're shooting for, like, how I shoot, which I'll just take the highest damage that I can get, not caring about it, then the person that you're fighting will have enough time to charge up the shotgun and do 100 damage to your head hole. That's actually devastating. That is insanely devastating. And if you don't think that's a lot of damage, then you aren't watching what's on the screen right now. Because he's doing an explanation of it right now. I just have the audio muted so you can hear me instead of that guy, because if there's two guys talking at the same time, that doesn't seem good. Also, his name is Separate PK. I only watch him, and I watch him so I can get the epic news, and he says, he has good explanations of stuff, but I don't follow him. I don't follow his opinions, because I'm an independent man. Oh, also charged shotgun fights is basic. If you're fighting another guy, whenever he has a charged shotgun and you have a charged shotgun, and y'all have the same skill level, it's basically who can charge the shotgun first. Whoever holds the button down the longest, either A, is trying to plan ahead, or B, is leading up to the check why the tac shotgun kind of counters the pump. Because whenever you charge up the shotgun, you can't. You just can't. It doesn't allow you to. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it doesn't let you sprint while you're charging it up, which makes it a perfect time to get some easy headshots with a tac shotgun. Also, the thing about the charged shotgun is if you charge it up, and if you move to a different gun, the charge will go away. If you go to build, your charge will go away. If you don't hold up the charged shotgun while you have it charged, it will go away. Which I wish it worked like Link's bow, where if you charged up the whole shot, you could keep it in your back pocket for later. But that would kind of be overpowered, because you could always, in that case, you could always have a charged shotgun in your butthole, just sitting there, waiting to be used. And you can just use that at the perfect time whenever you have a clear headshot and win any battle. But that isn't fair at all. Also, they unvaulted the hunting rifle, changed its sound, and made it come in legendary and purple, which is weird. They also brought back chug splashes, which I'm really happy about. Ow, I just stepped on a thorn because I was going to go get a chip. But now I don't feel like getting a chip because I stepped on the thorn. But they changed the hunting rifle and made it just easier to use. I don't know. Also, new boss weapons. 3 weapons in the 3 items. Let's start off with the overpowered one that should be nerfed instantly. Jules' jump gun. Midas's jump gun, but Just, I don't know what it is. I think it's the exact same, but just better. It's just better. Because her other weapon, her Batman Grappler 2, or Jules Grappler, which is just the grappler, but instead of having infinite shots, it has, and also being able to shoot fast, it has infinite shots and being able to glide, which makes it so for better rushing and better attacks. Which, I don't know, but with the combo with the drum gun and the grappler, you can easily get into other people's builds, spray and pray, and win a battle. If the drum shotgun is in the final circle, you sure will bet that everybody will be trying to kill this man, but this man will probably have a lot of shields in his inventory, because this man knows all he needs is attack or charge shotgun and a drum gun and the grappler, and then he will just have a lot of heals, so every time he fights somebody, he will take their heals that they probably have too, heal up after the battle, and then you will be battling a fully shielded man with a drum gun in his back pocket, which is not good. This weapon is just straight up overpowered. Kit's charge shotgun is just a charge shotgun with more damage. That's all I have to say. I literally just had the most detailed opinion about the charge shotgun, but okay. And then there's Ocean's Burst. All I have to say is Sky's assault rifle, but it's a burst. That's it. And that is it. The other two boss weapons are pretty balanced, and then there's the drum shotgun being used 24/7. And then there's the 3 other items, which... Oh wait, I already explained the grappler. I'm an idiot. I wanted to do 2 different sections, but I guess not. Kit's shockwave grenade launcher. Demoman, but in Fortnite. It's very easy to market garden. Market garden is just a TF2 thing. But in Fortnite, which there's no shovels in Fortnite, so I'll just use it as a pump. I can still use the term, get the fuck out of my ass, okay? I don't care, alright? You don't have an opinion, I do. That's because I'm a YouTuber and you're watching a YouTuber. At this moment, I am the YouTuber, you are the viewer. My opinion is greater than yours. Get noob. Oh, also, Ocean Chug Jug. The Ocean Chug Jug is just... Everybody's just crying like, oh my god, the Chug Jug is back. Oh my Jesus Lord. But nobody goes to the Fortilla. So why are you, like, acting like God just gave you grace if you're not gonna use his grace or blessing? I don't know. There's not a term for it, so I'm not gonna know it. The new weapons and the new stuff, it's pretty cool. At least we have a more interesting loot pool than, okay, there's ARs. If the good AR is the normal AR, then there's pumps and attacks. Choose either one, it won't matter. And then there's SMGs. It won't matter which SMG you use. Sniper rifle is just one type of sniper rifle that is good. Get used to it. Rocket launchers, pew 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 pew. Haha, you can't just shoot out of my buildings like that. Hee hee, rocket launcher go boom. Woohoo, woo freaking who. And the final part, which I think is the most important part, is the map changes. Well, as you can clearly see on the map that I chose to do, I didn't want to choose this map because there's a big circle right there where the gnomes are at for your battle pass challenges. The whole map is Flodido. Is this good? Yes, because it changed almost every location by making it harder, well, actually easier, making it easier to get around the map. Mobility is basically back. Hooray. We're so happy. And changing every location. It might not be big changes to every location, but they're changes, and they're kind of cool. Okay? how Sweaty Sands, that is over here, isn't sandy anymore. That is what some things that triggers me. And there's there's 4 new locations. But only 3 of them matter, really. Let's start off with the Authority. The Agency, but better. It has walls, and it has walls. It's Agency, but walls. Also, I guess the security is better because Jules has a drum gun, or Midas 2 has a drum gun. I don't think the skin is just Midas 2, even though some people think it's Midas's cousin, question mark. But I have no idea. I don't know what the storyline is. I still think there's no storyline, even though Jonesy in a suit said, "Hey, can you hear me?" Kind of implying that there's something with voice acting, which characters will get voice acted, which is what I thought was completely thrown out the window, because there is nothing in this season that I have found that has to go with that scene in the event, which makes me sad. Now we go to the Rickety Ridge, which is just, it's a location that's new. The thing is, the ridge was actually kind of already broken, so, and it wasn't named. It was still called the Rig, but now it's named Rickety Rig, which is a really, it's a name, alright? But it's kind of just a rig, but with tons of metal in it. Just, this season has so much metal. If you go to a location, a new location, you will get a lot of metal, which makes upgrade machines kind of hard to use. Then we have the Fortilla. That's where Ocean is. The Fortilla is really easy to go and get Ocean's gun. It's just that sharks go there all the time, which I will talk about later in the next segment. But I don't want to talk about that now. I want to talk about the Fortilla. But the Fortilla has a lot of henchmen. It still has ghost henchmen, which I don't know what does that. I don't understand, because the ghost henchmen are supposed to be gone because Midas is gone, but there's still Shadow and Ghost henchmen. So Newscape Pro will take advantage of that quickly. I keep on turning the phone like that and it just messes it up. Also, and then there's the final location, my favorite location out of all the 4 that has been added, Caddy Corner. It has Kit's Demo Man gun and his shotgun. I don't like the shotgun that much because it's just mythic shotgun. And I'm pretty sure it has the Brutus rule, which is what I like to call it. Last season, the mythic minigun had the exact same as the legendary minigun. So it was basically useless to go to the grotto because you could just simply get a minigun from any other location that is easier to raid, because the grotto is probably the hardest one to raid. But you could go to any other location, like Midas. I'm pretty sure the agency had a minigun guy. The shark had a minigun guy. The brig had a few minigun guys. And then, actually the brig didn't have that many minigun guys. I don't think the brig had it. But Mouseles had minigun guys at the bottom of the boat. So, like, what was the purpose of going into the grotto if you could just get a few wooden, brick, and metal, upgrade, and then just go on your day? It is completely useless at that point. I think that rule also goes to the Caddy Corner. But since the Shockwave grenade launcher is there, then there's an actual point, which is good. This next segment is going to be about the new AIs. I didn't know what it was supposed to be called, but there's 2 new AIs. There's something there. But, basically, there's 3 types of new AIs. One type is the sharks. The sharks can be ridden on by throwing a fishing pole by a shark, then the shark will grab onto it and ride it. The sharks can also eat certain weapons. The sharks also can eat weapons to become stronger or gain health. Also, fun fact, if you defeated a purple gun, it will have a Kevin trail on it, and it's kind of cool. If you get it a gold gun or a mythic gun, the gold gun just kind of makes it yellow, and the mythic gun is just kind of makes it sparkle a little bit. Yeah, but with more yellow. But then there's the one part where the shark can do what is about to come out, which is just jump at you, do tons of damage to you, and jump scare you. Because whenever you first fight a shark, you just think, oh, it's a shark. Fortnite has never added a person who can actually do an ability that's lethal. Wrong. If a shark gets close to you, he will repeatedly smack you with his damage box or his hitbox, his broken hitbox that launches you backwards. And usually you're standing in front of a wall, so whenever you get hit by a wall, you get launched into the wall, you get hit by the wall, and you bounce back into the shark, and then the shark can keep on fox comboing you like the legend the shark is. Also, I swear, if you go into a Phil's match and if somebody has a mic, if they see a shark, they're gonna run for a fishing rod. I will admit, I will also do that, but not for the fact that it's a shark and you can have a pet that actually matters, for the fact that I'm probably not in the storm circle, because I never am, because I am a fat slob. Also, the shark literally acts like real life sharks and has a thirst for blood. You'll notice that almost all of these clips have to do with somebody trying to heal and the shark pops out of nowhere and just kills you. It annihilates you. Like that. Just like that. It does that. My favorite thing